Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest solo trapping video. We're going to start with a little bit of a tester attack here from Flippy Nips. This was all during Lord's Cup. All these clips are during the same Lord's Cup. I was basically in the same spot too. And people were hitting me a bunch of times. There is a rally at the end of the video, which I actually do take a rally. It was technically a full rally, and you'll see why at the end. But it had like almost 800k tier 4 or tier 5 in it too. So you'll see how well that went. But yeah, Flippy Nips was just doing a little tester there. He just sent some siege. I think it was like tier 1 and tier 4 siege or something like that. Yeah, it was just a little bit of a tester attack. I do have some other older videos I do need to get out before this one, but I decided that I waited long enough on this one. I wanted to get this one out because this was a really exciting video, or at least some exciting clips in this video that I wanted to show you. It is the new comp in this video, so this is everything's up to date in this video. Again, I do have other videos I want to get out before this because I still have a bunch of clips from when I had my other comp as well. I just want to finish those off, and then I'll start putting out more of the ones of the new comp. But this is just kind of a little teaser of the new comp, see how strong it is, how well it does, and all that stuff. So the other one was here. Huckleberry did catch me off guard there. I did not put on the recorder. I got my gear on, I think. I might have got my gear on this one. I'm not 100% sure. But maybe not. Maybe I'd missed my gear switch here because I definitely didn't get the recorder on. I might have been in my speed up gear. He did do about 500 something thousand damage. Didn't give me any reds or anything like that. But yeah, again, he kind of caught me off guard. I guess I wasn't paying attention at that point. He ended up doing almost 600,000 damage to me. And yeah, I think I stole this guy's ball. He didn't really appreciate that apparently. Yeah, so I think I posted that one actually on what's it called? On my community board at one point. Again, I actually got first in Lord's Cup in this video, or not this video, but this Lord's Cup. I got first in this one, so I get some really good rewards. But you can see he sent lots of tier 5 in that one. So no tier 5 dead, 225,000 injured, and then the rest of the tier 4 was the dead one. Again, I don't think I got my gear swap on in time, so he did a little bit extra damage. How many reds? And usually when people ask me this, I'm going to say a lot, because the reason behind this is you will get more follow-up attacks if they think they're doing a lot of damage to you, because the more damage they do to you, the more likely they're going to hit you, because if they're not doing any damage to you, if they're not giving you any reds, obviously they're not going to go in for any more hits because they don't think they can damage you. But if you play dumb and be like, oh, you're destroying me, there's a lot of times they'll go in for the gangbang and stuff like that. So anyways, there was a rally. I gave him his leader back, all that stuff. Then someone from KT decided to go in. I think I must have stole her ball. I do miss this steal though. I didn't speed up enough. I probably should have used a 75 there. Hell's Reaper ended up getting that. If you guys don't know Hell's Reaper, he does have a YouTube channel as well. He's a 900 mil might C24, so it's a really cool account. It's interesting because again, he's a C24, so he only has tier 3, but he's almost 900 mil might. He was a billion might, I think, at one point. Might have dropped might and stuff like that. I think he was. I don't actually follow his account that closely, but I'm pretty sure he's around a billion might, but he's at 900 mil in this video. I did end up taking another tier 5 hit from KT. Again, I probably stole their ball in that one. Again, I didn't get the recorder on in time because I'm trying to steal the ball. It's hard to turn on the recorder, steal the ball, and switch your gear at the same time. So you can only do a couple of those. So sometimes I'll basically switch my gear and steal the ball, and then I'll put the recorder on right after once that is done, just so I can take the hit. Again, I think the previous hit there, I didn't have my gear on. That's why they did so much damage there. Usually a cav hit won't do that much damage if they don't have double tier 5 familiars. If they do, then they'll do that much. But this guy decided to port next to me. He's going to scout me and then probably just start a rally or something like that, because I don't think any of these guys actually ended up rallying me here. Or if they do, a lot of times I will port out the Wonder, I'll shield up, port back into the Wonder after the rallies cancel, and then keep going, keep trapping and stuff. I might change my name in between, but this one was from Exo Ghost XOX. Was a tier 5 familiar in this hit, but it was range, so not too much damage. And again, I had my gear on for this hit, so it wasn't too bad. Only 148,000 injured, plus the tier 5 familiars did a couple, or 80,000 or something in my backline. That's their heroes. There's the tier 5 familiar there. It's the, whatever, the... I don't even know if whatever familiar that is, but it was a tier 5 familiar, the 600% damage, auto damage one. I did port back to the Wonder after that. But again, I do look around for the balls while this is happening, so there's a couple things going on. I'm always looking around, see the ball here. I was pretty sure I got this one, but for some reason, I guess it was glitching in like visually, because I was like, oh, I got there first for sure, and then he got it. I was like, okay. I'm not sure how that happened, but I guess it was just a visual glitch on my part. It really looked like I was there way before him. KT Norto is coming in. He said be ready for the hit, but again, I'm in my war gear. I know people think it's my fake gear when I'm in my actual war gear, but it is my war gear. It is free to play gear. People are always like waiting for the switch. Like, when is he going to switch to his real gear? But yeah, again, I do have almost 200% attack in my free to play gear, so people don't expect it. So yeah, so he wanted to test me after that. I did give the other KT their leader back. They realized it was me. He wanted to go in for a tester attack to see what would happen with his attack, because he does have quite good infantry. You can see his infantry gear is really good. He doesn't quite have the Mythic Champ boots yet, but he's getting there. You can see they did, they only sent 159,000 tier 5, so it wasn't a full tier 5 blast, but it is cheaper if you send less, so he was going to get capped anyways. Any damage? Not so much. 400,000 damage, which is not nothing, but obviously not close to giving me reds. 397. I got 643,000 infirmary, so he'd have to do another 250,000 damage to get any reds on me, but you're probably not going to get reds on a what's called infantry blast. You will have to counter me with tier 5 familiars to give me any reds, and you will also have to have really good gear. So this guy is going in for a cab blast. He's not speeding up or anything. He's only sending tier 4. He must think I'm pretty weak or something like that for not popping a boost and sending tier 4 at me. His gear is pretty good. Again, it's not full mythic, but he does have full golden mythic, so decent. I did have all the time in the world to counter, but I didn't even bother switching my gear. I just stayed in my speed up gear, and he only did 27,000. Like, I can tell, like, a blast like that, looking at his gear, only setting 250, all I really got to do is counter, and they're not going to do anything. Obviously, if I went to my war gear, I would have did way more damage, and he would have did way less damage, but I don't feel like switching, because I don't have 2 quick stops, so sometimes I just, like, oh, okay, I'll just sit in my speed up gear, because the reason I'm in my speed up gear is so I can steal the Lord's Cup balls, and sometimes I'll just ignore people like that and just go around looking around, still trying to steal the Lord's Cup, but obviously you want to see it on video. So this guy poured next to me. I wasn't sure if he was going to go in for the solo or not, so I was just getting ready to switch my gear because he looked a little stronger than the Khalid SGR, but they started a rally. So as soon as they start the rally, what I do again is I will basically just stop the recorder, because there's no point in recording the rally, because I'm not going to take a rally from a proper rally lead. I'm not going to take a rally, but I do take a rally in this video. You'll see why I took the rally in this video too. Again, what I'm going to do now is just basically stop the recorder, port out the Wonder, basically shield up. As soon as they cancel the rally, I'll port right back to the same spot, because this is my Lord's Cup spot. It's my favorite spot. I get all the points there, because people seem to always miss the Wonder just by a couple spaces, especially from the top here. You'll get a lot of balls, so I like to sit right there for Lord's Cup. I will always port back there. Like, I might switch up spaces if everyone knows it's me and they won't go hit me or anything like that, but otherwise I will basically just stay in that spot. Again, I ported back to the spot after I shielded up, gave the leader back and all that. Again, I will never switch kingdoms and migrate kingdoms unless I get like multiple leaders and I'll get a good ransom. If it's just one leader, I'll just shield up. I got the free kills, I'll go shield up and try again. Actually here it's going to be the rally. So Hell's Reaper is going to be the rally lead. So it is going to be a full rally, but again, it's going to be a full rally from a C24. So the rally is not 2.3 million. You'll see how big it is, but they do up sending like 800,000 tier 5, which I was not expecting. I didn't expect them to send so much tier 5. So it does hurt a little bit. And Hell's Reaper actually does have really, really decent gear. So he's not like some like weak rally lead or anything like that. I mean, he's not a proper rally lead. He's got purple and mythic and gold gear. It's not like crazy as a rally lead, but for a solo trap, it's a rally lead you can take basically. Otherwise, you do not want to take a rally from, let's say, any of those like Titans or good rally leads who have like 800+% attack, because that won't work on your solo trap. Even what's called Red with his full mythic gear and everything's not going to be taking a rally from a proper rally lead at 150 mil might. It's just not going to happen. You can't do it. You don't have enough troops, and you're going to take a ton of damage from a proper rally lead with tier 5 familiars and all that stuff. So these are the rally leads I can take. He can take better rally leads than me, but on my solo trap. I was going to try and take this. Again, I was not expecting them to send so much tier 5. I was expecting a little bit of tier 5, you know, like the 40-60 sort of thing. But I was not expecting like 60% tier 5 and only 40% tier 4 in this rally. But again, they're setting up the rally. I already asked for reinforcements. So the reinforcements I will take is just mixed reinforcements. I have a mixed setup. What I'm going to try to do here is I'm already in my war gear, so I don't need to switch war gear. Again, I wouldn't scare anyone away with my war gear anyways, so I don't have a problem sitting in my war gear at all. It's only when I'm trying to steal balls that I don't want to sit in my war gear because my other gear is faster. That's the only reason. But in this situation, I'm already in my war gear. I did switch up my heroes because I was either going to go range or infantry frontline. I had set up for that because I thought he was going to go cav. But again, he did not go cav, so I had to quickly try and find the coalition here while they were spamming me here, which is really hard because as soon as you go to click on the coalition, if someone attacks right away, it actually bumps the coalition where you're clicking. So I went to click on it, another attack went in front of it, and then I had to find the coalition again. I did click on that time, saw that it was infantry, good thing. Good thing doesn't have very good speed up gear, or he would have hit me. I was like, I went to go cav, then I went infantry, because I'm like, I do only have one cav here on my wall, and I'd rather not. If I kept the other setup before that, it would have did better actually than this, because I could have switched the cav and actually full countered it, but I ended up taking some reds here just because how my wall was set up. I was not set up to actually take an infantry attack because that was the last one I thought he was going to do, but you can see they sent a lot of tier 5 in this. Obviously he is a tier 4 account because he is a C24, a 900 Milmite C24, but again he switched to his infantry gear. I ended up capping that. I didn't actually pop an attack boost. I did have a leader already, and I ended up with another leader actually, which is really, I wasn't expecting. When I went into my my thing there to actually see what leaders I had to release the leader, I saw that an extra leader there that I was not expecting. You'll see that when it happens, but yeah, so I'm going to heal up here. What I actually could have did is just gem that, because it was probably more efficient to gem that than use my speed ups. But again, yeah, I was able to cap that rally pretty easy. 1.7 mil with about 780,000 tier 5 in that rally. So really, really quite a bit of tier 5. More tier 5 than you actually see in a normal rally. Like even a normal max 2.3 rally, you'll see like 400,000 or 500,000 tier 5 in it. You don't usually see almost 800,000 tier 5 in a normal rally, at least. So we'll take a look at that again. Yeah, it was 781,000 tier 5 infantry there with almost 700,000 tier 4. So there was more tier 5 and then tier 4 in this rally, plus a little bit of tier 3, which I guess was Hell's Reaper's contribution, because obviously he can only send the tier 3, and his oratorium is only level 24. Obviously you can't be a level 24 and have a level 25 oratorium, but you can see SGR Khalid is in there. I'm like, I thought I already gave him his leader back before, and I was like, whatever, I'll give it back anyways, because I don't really want to have to Portal of the Wanderer, have them rally me and all that again, and they're probably not going to try and solo attack me after I just ate a rally. So that usually doesn't happen. Usually you see someone rally someone and they cap a rally, you're probably not going to go try and solo attack that account afterwards. It's just not going to happen. So yeah, he ended up doing 48,000 this time. He sent infantry. I guess, was he in range or what the heck? He did more damage with his infantry than his last Cav Blast. It was the guy before who sent the Cav Blast 250. Again, he didn't pop the 375, so he wasn't planning doing too much damage. It's fine. All the reds that I took there, all go into the Sanctuary, so it wasn't really much of a loss. And I was able to cap a rally and an extra solo attack on top of that. And they got tier 4 losses and tier 5 losses. You can see this guy lost 80,000 tier 5. The other guy lost 94,000 tier 5, so there was more tier 5, so they ended up losing some. The other people just lost tier 4, so was some tier 5 losses. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little rally I took today. I will have some more videos coming out later this week, probably tomorrow. It will be some older clips too, and some top 5 clap traps, and maybe a rally trap as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.